Time is the one thing we all have in common, yet it's also the one thing we often take for granted. Every single day, we're given 24 hours, and how we choose to use those hours determines the life we'll lead. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't about luck or talent, it's about how they use their time. You see, winning in life doesn't come from just wishing or hoping. It comes from taking decisive actions and making every moment count. Today I want to share with you 5 powerful ways you can stop wasting time and start winning. These are practical strategies you can implement right now to stop letting time slip away and start moving towards your goals with purpose. Because when you stop wasting time, you give yourself the opportunity to win big. 5 headings on the topic of 5 ways to stop wasting time and start winning. 5 bold statement. 1. Unlock your potential, why time is your most valuable asset. 2. The power of prioritization. Focus on what truly matters. 3. Overcoming procrastination. Simple strategies to take action now. Counting Costs by Peter McNamara. 3 hours. 4. Mastering time management. How to structure your day for success. 5. Building consistency, turning small habits into big wins. Explain 1 heading. Time is a resource that we all have in equal measure. Each day, you and I are given the same 24 hours. No one gets more, and no one gets less. But here's the crucial point. How we use those hours determines our future. The decisions we make each day, the actions we take, and the habits we form shape our lives in profound ways. And yet many of us treat time as if it's something that will always be available, as if we can always put off the important things for another day. But the truth is, time is our most valuable asset because once it's gone, we can never get it back. You can't buy more time. You can't borrow it. You can't pause it. And you certainly can't rewind it. That's why understanding and respecting the power of time is the first step to unlocking your potential and creating the life you truly desire. We all have dreams, aspirations, and goals we want to achieve, but why is it that so many people struggle to reach those goals while others seem to make it look easy? The difference often comes down to one simple thing: how we value and use our time. If you truly want to unlock your potential, the first step is recognizing that time is the most precious commodity you will ever possess. Every minute that passes is a minute you'll never get back. The question is, are you using it wisely? Imagine for a moment that you have a limited number of hours to live out your dreams. Now think about the things you're doing with your time. Are your actions aligned with your goals? Are you spending your time in a way that will build the life you've always wanted? Or are you simply drifting, waiting for the right moment, or assuming that tomorrow will be a better day? Let me tell you, there is no better day than today. Let me tell you, there is no better day than today. Right now is the only moment you truly have control over. You can either let it pass by unnoticed, or you can seize it. When you truly understand the value of time, you begin to treat every minute with the respect it deserves. You become intentional with how you use your time because you know that each minute is an investment in your future. Every day presents an opportunity to grow, to improve, to learn, and to move closer to your goals. And as you start making better use of your time, something incredible begins to happen. Whoa! You unlock your potential, you start to see results, you begin to realize that the life you want is not as far out of reach as you once thought. But unlocking your potential doesn't happen by accident. It requires a conscious decision to take control of your time and make it work for you. It means eliminating time-wasting habits, saying no to distractions, and staying focused on what truly matters. It means prioritizing your most important tasks, setting clear goals, and consistently taking action towards achieving them. The moment you stop treating time as something you can waste is the moment you start to experience personal growth in ways you never imagined. One of the most powerful ways to unlock your potential is by creating a daily routine that maximizes your time. Successful people know that the key to achieving great things is consistency. It's not about doing something extraordinary once in a while. It's about making progress every single day. Small, focused actions compound over time to create big results. By setting clear goals and breaking them down into daily tasks, you begin to shape your future, step by step, hour by hour. Another key to unlocking your potential is to surround yourself with the right influences. Time is precious, and the people you spend time with can either help you grow or hold you back. If you want to reach new heights, it's important to surround yourself with people who inspire you, challenge you, and push you to become better. The right relationships can accelerate your progress and help you make the most of every moment. But even more important than the people around you are the thoughts you allow into your mind. Time is a resource, yes, but so is your mind. You need to believe that you have the ability to achieve great things, and that every moment is an opportunity to move closer to your goals. When you take control of your thoughts, you take control of your time. And when you take control of your time, you unlock your potential. Time also has a unique way of revealing what truly matters. When you start focusing your energy on what's most important to you, you begin to understand where your priorities lie. You start saying no to things that drain your time and yes to the things that move you forward. You begin to align your daily actions with your values, and in doing so, you create a life that reflects your true potential. In the end, unlocking your potential comes down to this. Time is the key. How you use it, how you value it, and how you invest it will determine whether you live a life of success or a life of regret. The good news is that it's never too late to start. No matter where you are right now, you can make today the day you begin to take control of your time and unlock your potential. Now, your future is shaped by the choices you make today, and with the right focus, the right mindset, and the right use of time, you can achieve things you never thought possible. Time is the most valuable asset you have. Don't let it slip away. Use it wisely and watch your life transform. Line 2 heading. Life is full of distractions. Every day we're bombarded with endless choices, tasks, and opportunities that compete for our attention. It's easy to get caught up in the noise, chasing after every shiny object that comes our way, and before we know it, we're spread thin and moving in every direction, except the one that truly matters. But here's the thing. Success, fulfillment, and personal growth don't come from doing everything. They come from focusing on what truly matters and making sure that the most important things get the attention they deserve. This is the power of prioritization, making sure that problems that matter get farther faster. You can't do it all. You can't be everywhere, please everyone, or take on every responsibility that comes your way. The key to living a life of purpose and achievement is to focus on the few things that will move you closer to your goals, your dreams, and your vision for the future. When you focus on what truly matters, you give yourself the space and the energy to make real progress. You give yourself the space and the energy to make real progress. Stop wasting time on the trivial things that don't align with your bigger picture. And instead, you channel your energy into the activities and decisions that will take you to new heights. I often hear the phrase, what you focus on expands. And it's true. When you focus on your goals, your vision, and the actions that will bring them to life, you begin to attract the resources, opportunities, and people that support your journey. Focus brings clarity. It helps you cut through the noise and eliminate the distractions that hold you back. It makes the path forward clear and gives you the momentum you need to keep going even when things get tough. Focus is power. When you prioritize the right things, you harness that power and use it to propel yourself toward success. But how do we know what to prioritize? In a world where so many things are pulling at our attention, it can be difficult to determine what truly deserves our time and energy. The first step is to define what's important to you. Ask yourself, what do you want to achieve in your life? What values do you want to live by? What kind of person do you want to become? Once you have clarity on these questions, it becomes much easier to decide where your time and attention should go. Your priorities should reflect your deepest values and your biggest goals. If your actions aren't aligned with what matters most to you, then you're wasting precious time and energy on things that don't move you forward. Prioritization also means learning to say no. Many of us struggle with this because we don't want to disappoint others or miss out on opportunities. But saying yes to everything means you're saying no to the things that truly matter. You can't afford to say yes to everything that comes your way. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with your priorities, you're taking valuable time and resources away from what could truly move you forward. Saying no isn't about being rude or selfish. It's about protecting your time and energy so that you can give your best to the things that are truly important. Another powerful aspect of prioritization is the ability to focus on the long term. Many people get caught up in short-term distractions, jumping from one task to the next without considering how each decision fits into the bigger picture. But the most successful people understand that long-term success is the result of consistent, focused effort. It's not about quick wins or instant gratification. It's about making steady progress toward your long-term vision even when the rewards aren't immediate. When you prioritize the long term over the short term, you start making decisions that will set you up for lasting success rather than temporary satisfaction. But with support and advice from others along the way, all you have to do is cooperate. Prioritization also requires being honest with yourself about your time. The truth is, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. But how we use them makes all the difference. You may find yourself caught up in activities that aren't truly adding value to your life or helping you achieve your goals. In those moments, it's essential to take a step back and evaluate how you're spending your time. Are you wasting time on things that don't matter? Are you avoiding the hard tasks that will bring you closer to your goals? Are you procrastinating on things that require your focus and attention? By being honest about how you're spending your time, you can make the necessary adjustments to align your actions with your priorities. The power of prioritization is not just about deciding what to focus on. It's about having the discipline to follow through. It's about taking consistent action toward the things that matter most, even when you don't feel like it, or when other things are vying for your attention. Prioritization is an ongoing process of making choices, aligning your actions with your values, and staying committed to what truly moves you forward. It requires self-control, focus, and determination, but the rewards are worth it. One of the greatest benefits of prioritization is the sense of fulfillment that comes with it. When you focus on the things that matter, you stop wasting time on things that drain you or don't contribute to your long-term happiness. You start feeling a sense of accomplishment because you know you're moving in the right direction. You start seeing progress in your life. And that progress becomes a source of motivation to keep going. Prioritization allows you to reclaim your time. And 3, procrastination is a silent thief that steals our time and potential. It's that voice in your head that says, I'll do it tomorrow, or I need to get ready first, convincing you that there's always more time. The problem is, tomorrow never comes, and the getting ready phase stretches on forever. If you want to truly unlock your potential and achieve your goals, the first step is to face the truth. Procrastination is holding you back, and it's time to take action now. Procrastination isn't something that only happens to other people. It's something we all experience. It's a common challenge, but what makes it dangerous is that it feeds on our fears, doubts, and the false belief that we have endless time. The reality is, time is finite, and the window of opportunity is constantly closing. Every moment you wait, you're putting off the life you could be living. But here's the good news. Overcoming procrastination is within your control. The first strategy for overcoming procrastination is simple. Just start. The hardest part of any task is often the first step. Once you take that initial action, you'll find that the momentum begins to build and what once seemed daunting becomes much more manageable. It's easy to get overwhelmed when you look at the bigger picture, but the key is to break things down. You don't need to complete everything in one go. Focus on the smallest task you can accomplish, and when you complete that, move on to the next. It's the small steps taken consistently that lead to massive progress. Another powerful strategy is setting clear, specific goals. When you don't have a clear target, it's easy to put things off. Your goals need to be concrete, actionable, and time-bound. Without a specific deadline, tasks can float around indefinitely, giving procrastination all the room it needs to grow. Once you set a clear goal, break it down into manageable chunks and assign a timeline to each one. Now let each step you complete brings you closer to the finish line. And that sense of progress fuels your motivation to keep going. One of the most common causes of procrastination is perfectionism. Many people avoid taking action because they want everything to be perfect before they begin. But waiting for the perfect moment or perfect conditions is a trap. Perfection doesn't exist. There's always something more to learn, more to tweak, or more to refine. If you wait for everything to align perfectly, you'll never move forward. The key is to adopt the mindset of done is better than perfect. Start with what you have and improve as you go. The action itself will provide the feedback you need to adjust, refine, and grow. The more you do, the better you get. Accountability plays a crucial role in overcoming procrastination. It's easy to put things off when no one is watching, but when you have someone holding you accountable, it's much harder to ignore your commitments. Find a friend, a mentor, a colleague who can check in on your progress. Share your goals with them and set deadlines together. Knowing that someone else is expecting you to take action can be the push you need to stay on track and keep moving forward. OMD. Another effective strategy is to eliminate distractions. We live in a world filled with constant interruptions, social media, emails, notifications, and a million other things vying for our attention. It's nearly impossible to focus and take action when we're constantly pulled in different directions. To combat this, create an environment that promotes focus. Turn off notifications, designate a specific workspace, and set boundaries for when and how you'll work. When you remove distractions, you create the space you need to concentrate on the task at hand and take meaningful action. Time management is another critical factor in overcoming procrastination. Many people procrastinate because they feel overwhelmed by everything they need to do. It's easy to put things off when you don't know where to start. That's why it's essential to manage your time effectively. Prioritize your tasks based on importance and urgency. Use tools like to-do lists, planners, or apps to organize your tasks and ensure you stay on track. When you know exactly what needs to be done and when, you're less likely to waste time and more likely to take action. Taking care of your physical and mental well-being is also essential when overcoming procrastination. When you're tired, stressed, or burnt out, procrastination becomes even more tempting. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, eating well, and exercising regularly. These simple habits have a profound impact on your energy, focus, and motivation. When you feel good physically and mentally, it's much easier to stay motivated and take action. But perhaps the most important strategy for overcoming procrastination is changing your mindset. Procrastination often stems from fear of failure, fear of success, fear of making mistakes. But here's the truth. Action is the antidote to fear. The more you take action, the more you prove to yourself that you're capable, that failure is just a part of the process, and that success comes from continuous effort. You embrace the idea that action, no matter how imperfect, is the key to progress. You can begin to let go of your fears and take consistent steps toward your goal. In the end, overcoming procrastination is about recognizing that waiting is not an option. The future belongs to those who take action today. The longer you wait, the further away your dreams become. But when you choose to act, even in small ways, you build the momentum that leads to extraordinary results. You don't have to have all the answers or all the resources. All you need is the courage to take that first step and trust that with each action you take, you're getting closer to the life you want. Procrastination may try to hold you back. But with the right strategies and the right mindset, you can push past it and start building the life you deserve. The time to act is now. Heading 4. Time is a resource that we all have in equal measure, but how we use it defines the life we live. We all have the same 24 hours in a day, yet some people seem to get more done, accomplish more, and lead more fulfilling lives. The difference isn't about working harder, it's about managing those 24 hours effectively. Mastering time management is the key to structuring your day for success. When you learn to use your time intentionally, you unlock your potential and open the door to new possibilities. The way you structure your day will either propel you toward your goals or keep you stuck in the same place. You often hear people say they don't have enough time, but the truth is, time is never the problem. The real issue lies in how we choose to spend our time. If you can learn to structure your day in a way that prioritizes your most important tasks, you'll find that success becomes a natural byproduct of consistent, focused effort. One of the first steps to mastering time management is to understand the power of planning. A successful day doesn't happen by accident. It happens because you've taken the time to plan it. Successful people don't wait for the day to unfold haphazardly. They make a conscious decision about how they're going to spend their time. They structure their day with intention, focusing on what's most important and eliminating distractions. This simple act of writing down your goals for the day, your priorities, and your tasks can make all the difference. When you have a clear plan, you set yourself up for success. Another essential principle is prioritization. Not all tasks are created equal. There are some things that are truly important, things that will move you closer to your long-term goals. And then there are things that simply fill up your time. The key to mastering time management is learning to distinguish between the two. Ask yourself, what are the activities that will bring you closer to your vision? What actions will have the greatest impact? When you can identify your highest priorities, you can give them the time and attention they deserve. You'll be amazed at how much more you can achieve when you focus on the things that truly matter. In paragraph 10, conclusion made from paragraph. Now, it's important to remember that time management isn't about being busy. It's about being productive. Being busy doesn't necessarily mean you're accomplishing anything. It's easy to get caught up in low-value tasks that don't move you forward. But the most successful people know how to eliminate distractions and focus their energy on the tasks that make a real difference. Learn to say no to the things that aren't aligned with your goals. Protect your time like it's your most valuable asset, because it is. When you structure your day to focus on the most important tasks, you'll find that you accomplish more in less time. One of the most effective ways to manage your time is by breaking your day into blocks. Time blocking is a simple but powerful strategy that helps you organize your tasks and allocate specific time slots for each activity. Instead of trying to juggle multiple things at once, you focus on one task at a time. You set aside a designated block of time for a particular activity, whether it's working on a project, meeting with a client, or simply getting some deep work done. Time blocking helps you stay focused and prevents you from getting sidetracked. It also helps you avoid the temptation to multitask, which often leads to scattered energy and reduced productivity. One key to mastering time management is recognizing that not all time is created equal. You need to identify your most productive hours, those times during the day when you're at your best, when your energy is high and your focus is sharp. For many people, this is first thing in the morning. For others, it's late in the afternoon.